Hello guys and welcome to the Mother's Day multiplayer match. It is Brendan Borman, aka Crooked Hillary, and we are playing with some of the best players out there in 270. So first off, I want to give a shout out to all the mothers who make it possible for us to be in this world and live our dreams every single day. I will go into the candidates here in a little bit. We are live streaming, so I know that other players can see this, but that's okay. I'm obviously competitive, but we're not playing for anything. So if someone sees my move, that's okay by me. We do have two players that have a really high African American bonus, with Stacey Abrams 50% and Michelle Obama 50%. So I do expect some fireworks in the northeast with New York and Florida. Whitmer is a pretty balanced candidate. She does have a swing state bonus and, African American high tech, some town and gown. And of course, AOC has a Latino bonus, town and gown export. So she might be going to California. So, interestingly, just like in real life, there are a lot more female Democratic candidates and Republican candidates. No one was Ivanka Trump or anything like that, but we're very much democratically centered. So, we're going to be fighting over a lot of the same states, which is going to make this really interesting. Now, I might take a risk here and go into some national groups. And if I clash, I clash. That's okay. So the first candidate we have AOC, who is actually going to enter into Arizona along with Stacey Abrams. Michelle Obama going into Florida. So swing states. So I was uncontested in both of my groups. But Tyler DeMoura is playing as AOC. Shout out to Tyler. He's a good candidate, a good player in the game. I've faced him several times in some of TJ's tournaments. And he's actually, I would say, a dark horse to win this game. He plays a lot of multiplayer games. I'm someone who I play more 1v1 games or private games against players, and Tyler likes to spend his time doing multiplayer games. So shout out to Tyler. He wanted to give a shout out to all of the cat moms out there. So personally, I'm not a cat guy. They stress me out quite a bit. Haha, dad joke there. But shout out to all the cat moms, courtesy of Tyler DeMoura. So turn 2, Michelle Obama increases her lead. And we do have AOC going into New York. So it'll be interesting. Oh, big clash in Texas. Stacey Abrams and Whitmer. That's pretty damaging this early in the game. Now it'll be interesting to see if AOC finishes off Arizona. She's fairly close to the town and gown bonus. And looks like Michelle Obama is close to the swing state bonus, with 3 of the 4 states being African American states. I'm going to try something I don't normally do. I'm going to go more national groups. Gonna try it. So it'll be interesting to see what Abrams and Whitmer do here to kind of rebound after that monumental clash in Texas. These are both two really good players, and they can definitely come back and win, but something like that really early on in the game can be detrimental. So while we're waiting, Stacey Abrams is actually our main man from down under, the pride of Australia, Supun, and I don't know how to say her last name, but I have appreciated getting to know Supun over the last few weeks and a month or so playing 270 hardcore. He makes a really good commentator, and I know he is really, really high on the leaderboard, so pretty cool to get to hear him give his commentary during the game. But he wanted to give a shout out to DeMoura. Supun has spent his entire life in Australia, but the first 4 years of his life, he didn't speak any English at all. They raised him in their native language, but they loved watching cartoons in English and other kids' shows. So his mom would watch with him and translate everything word for word. Without her, he wouldn't have watched alone and would have not been able to understand anything in English. So those cartoons and those memories were really special. So thank you, Supun, for sharing that, and shout out to DeMoura. So looking here, we do have a swing state bonus and the town and gown bonus. I would expect someone to enter California ASAP. It probably should have been me, but I'm going to stake my claim in a couple key states here. I'm going to target the high-tech bonus. Okay. So as we're winding up turn 4 here, we do have some pretty healthy accounts as far as money goes. Everyone is sitting higher than 370,000. We do have a bonus for the swing state bonus for Obama. AOC does go ahead and finish out Arizona with the town and gown bonus. And we'll see what happens in Illinois. Okay, Michelle Obama did spend most of her non-swing state money in Illinois. And we have a clash in Virginia. So Virginia is a very popular state. I was able to enter there as well, just to kind of make things just a little bit more complicated. So Stacey Abrams, what is she holding out for? She could be holding out for California, like I could be. I'm going to make sure I get in a couple of these states first. Okay, so I'm going to enter into New York. Put a little pressure on AOC. But really, I'm going to have to be careful because I am currently the low man on the, or low woman on the electoral. So whenever there is a ballot, the lowest person will get eliminated. But there are some key states I want to enter in now, just to make sure that I have a foothold if they do get closed off later and that player gets eliminated. So Michelle Obama doing her best to protect some of her core. Massachusetts. Okay, there's a clash in Michigan. There could be some fireworks in Michigan next turn, and I might be a part of those fireworks. So AOC doing the preemptive, don't come at me in New York. And Michelle Obama does finish out Virginia. So she'll have her swing state money to spend next turn and might be able to spend that in Pennsylvania, just in case I get any ideas. Okay, I'm going to not delay any longer. I'm going into California, 2 rungs. And if we clash, we clash. It's most likely with Stacey Abrams. But I've got to make a move now. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream. For anyone who's tuning in, so I'm just pulling this up on my phone so I can read some of the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Jason, sorry we missed you. But Nathan Williams says, that's what I do in larger games, stock up on national groups and take them out one at a time. So we'll see. I don't normally do this, but we'll see how it works out for me. Jamie, Michelle Obama has the upper hand right now. She does have a lot of key states. I definitely would say she has the upper hand in terms of going up against her African-American counterpart in Stacey Abrams. That's for sure. As far as the big game, she definitely has a strong position, but we will see. Some of these smaller states, some candidates are just eking ahead. I could have taken Pennsylvania there, but I did not risk it. And then Utah. Shout out to my wife, Skylar Borman, who's on the stream. She is celebrating her first Mother's Day today. So if you want to leave a comment in the comment box for her, I'll read those to her later. But we have a 3-month-old son, and it's kind of a special day for us. So this is going to be my one and only 270 match, just so I can spend a day with her. Whitmer did get the manufacturing bonus that turn. And also, thanks Richard Gadd and Troy Moore for tuning in. Okay, so AOC, what are you up to, girl? Some of these states here. I don't think it's going to be possible for me to get the high-tech bonus without getting like Pennsylvania, and that doesn't look likely at the moment. So a lot of these states, what I might do is use some of my money to eke forward. Thanks, Jamie, for the comment. He says, hope you have a wonderful day with your family. Happy Mother's Day to your wife. She will definitely appreciate that. I'm going to start looking at other bonuses here. So the Latino bonus, that might be a better thing for me to shoot for. Although Stacey Abrams has a pretty strong hold on that as well. Ugh. Those states, okay. This is going to be about surviving and advancing for me. How can I maximize the money that I have? Looking at export. I guess don't really have a good plan here, guys. It's not very fun. I'm not having to plan. So some of these states. Joshua Fisher says honor system. Yeah, and I'm also not even worried about it that someone could be watching the stream. Just because this game doesn't really mean anything. I have a 30% negativity in oil and gas, so Jamie had the idea of trying to go get that. I have 17 seconds here. I'm just going to spend here in turn because I have 2 seconds. We'll see what people do here. So no one's chasing me in California. Michelle Obama's playing this really conservatively, finishing off or going another whole nother rung in Florida. That could have been a great place for the Massachusetts one. Definitely hurts as far as pretty much eliminates us getting high tech at any point. So looking at the count right now, Abrams is filling in a lot of these states, just going one rung, which is not a bad idea because she has a lot of money and she's not being forced to spend any of it. And so we aren't that close to a ballot, but that can happen in a game like this really fast, where you don't think there's a ballot, and then there can be. So we have 17 in Arizona and Utah, plus 16 for 33 with Michigan, plus 13 in Virginia for 46, with several other states. Will I spectate if I lose? Absolutely. Yeah, I will. I'm here to stream the rest of this match. Good question. Good question. So I don't really want to go in the South because that's going to be a conflict for African American. I know how close is Latinos? Not that close. Is anyone pressuring in North Carolina? That'd be a good state for possible attack. She didn't have a whole lot of money though. I have to be careful AOC doesn't get the high-tech bonus. Hate to defend a state like Washington. Might go for the Hail Mary here. I don't know. I really should have defended that a little bit more last turn. Kind of sacrificed getting one of my bonuses by I'm going to leave the door open here. I think that's probably suicide. These guys are good. Or these women are good. I think I might do what Jamie said. Just have some in some oil states. Just for something. I'm going to save a little bit of money. Obviously can't steal New York, but if AOC is the one that is eliminated, I would right now have the only one in New York. Plus, I have some money. But Stacey Abrams kind of is the wild card. She is in a lot of these states, and she could come at me in Texas. She's really just being very conservative, kind of letting the field play itself. So we clash in Alaska. Yeah, I expected Michelle Obama to. Yeah, that would have my hero move would have failed. So AOC might be getting high tech, stealing it underneath my nose here. Clash in Nevada. There are no Republican candidates, Jamie. It's kind of funny how that happened, but okay. So Matt, I am Crooked Hillary. I'm not doing so hot. Dean, Dean Z, he is Whitmer. We have Supun, he is Stacey Abrams. We have trying to think who else is playing. Tyler is playing as AOC, DeMoura, and that leaves Michelle Obama. That leaves Dylan Hudson. So Stacey Abrams is sitting on a wad of cash over here. What would you guys do in this situation? That would be a suicide move, Jamie. I don't think it's going to happen. So I expect Michelle Obama to clear out Illinois. That would be a hero move if I pulled that off. Is anyone in Florida? I really have to be cognitive of Stacey because she could swoop in to California. Although she doesn't really have anything else to pair with it. If a ballot came, I'd be pretty well screwed. I'm ahead of Whitmer right now, who has Michigan, and AOC's in Michigan, but um, I'm only 22 ahead, and I'm not in very many states. Plus, I very easily could lose a state like Washington if I don't defend it, but I don't see a real need to defend it because it doesn't. I don't have a clear path to the high-tech bonus. Yeah, Stacey has Ohio. That's a good point. Okay, I'm going to go into Florida and Ohio. Yeah, I expect Michelle Obama to close Illinois this turn. Probably a waste of, yeah, there it goes. Probably a waste of money to go into Florida because she has that swing state bonus every turn. I'm just really at the mercy here of Stacey Abrams. So there's Pennsylvania. They heard that. They heard that. So we are close to the bottom. There goes Washington, and with Washington flipping, she did not flip it. She's daring me to not spend anything there. You've got a really good match. Town and gown, manufacturing, and swing states are the only bonuses that are out there. I would have enough to overtake her in Florida. If I decide to do that, I'm going to wait till the very end of my turn. I could go in Ohio and wrap up some of those electorals. Now, could we have a ballot this turn? That's also very popular, or very possible. Just a little status check on New York over here. I would take Florida. Surprise, surprise. Man, I'm just not in. I'm not in enough states here. Ooh, this look at that state, Alabama. This is definitely one of the biggest cat and mouse games I have played in a long time. I'm really not in a position to spend money in case she does come at me in California. Okay. So I think I know what I'm going to do. How close is AOC to her high-tech bonus? I don't think she can get it. Fireworks in Alabama. Stacey Abrams takes the state. I steal Colorado. Michelle Obama defends Florida. Stacey Abrams entering a lot of these states. This is like a horse race. It's too stressful. Okay, so using her manufacturing bonus. It's a 12 swing right there. Okay, so right now Abrams is on the outside, but she does have so much money. It's the Old South for Michelle Obama, and I did get oil and gas. Okay, so how do I want to use that oil and gas? I probably just ought to defend New Mexico with it. Okay. I see you, AOC, trying to get the high tech. I still don't think you can. Anyone following along, can you tell if she flips Connecticut, does that give her high tech? I don't think so. 200 plus 60, 75. 275 plus 45, 25. 325. So 150, 187, 197, 230, 325. I think it's close, but okay, so she's got to spend some money there. No one's really close to Latino, but yeah, it is a 7-point swing. And she probably will be attacking me because I'm the low woman on the totem pole. I think Michelle Obama should finish out. She also could attack here. Some of these cheaper states. I think someone talked me into it. I don't think she'll be expecting that. All right, folks. Again, we are really close to a ballot. Yep, Michelle Obama closes off. So who would you guys be? Nice, I got Maryland. Who would you guys want to be right now if you could be any candidate? Michelle Obama is looking pretty nice. I don't know how close she is to African American, but she's got to be somewhat close. Stacey Abrams getting Ohio. Big flip. But she needs it because she's still at 72. Jamie says Obama. Man, that's 10 more for Abrams. Whitmer's in trouble. Okay, so I have this oil money. Are there any states I'm not in yet? Let's see. I just barely have the oil, don't I? So, gonna spend up there. Our options are definitely dwindling. So we are pretty close on the African American front. However, Michelle Obama is not in any more of those states, so she probably will enter South Carolina. I expect AOC to finish off Washington. So I hold New Jersey right now. That's 14 electoral votes. I could just finish it off. That's true. I could maybe spend a little bit in Texas. You know what, Jamie? I'm going to listen to you. That's good advice. Okay, we're getting down to nitty-gritty. Should I save my money? Or should I try to dictate the outcome of who drops out here? Who's in New Jersey? Both Whitmer and Stacey Abrams. I could go for a sneak attack in Kentucky. That would help my, if I do get Whitmer to drop out and I'm in Texas, that could help that cause. So Abrams did not spend a whole lot of money. Once again, here's what I'm nervous about. Kentucky. Ooh, I got it. Okay, so they're both down in the 80s. We did clash in Missouri, but I believe we're going to have a ballot. So there goes Washington. Bye-bye, Washington. Okay. So Michelle Obama, 128. Then we have 124. And the way this game has really played out, there really hasn't been someone with such a strong hold. I know there are some people who'd rather be Michelle Obama or some other candidates, but really, us having that national groups, it's turn 13. I mean, this is going to be a game where it was definitely beneficial to have the national groups, whether we win or not. Now, how much money does Abrams spend? Whitmer could steal New Jersey, Nevada, Missouri. That's it. But Stacey Abrams can also go 4 in Texas. What can Michelle Obama do? I can't quite, being in Florida. So Michelle Obama probably is going to be going all in South Carolina, because I think that would get her the African American bonus, which would be huge. Do I play hero and try to stop her? Not let her get a stronghold on the game? Jamie suggests going into Texas again, which, yeah, so I would get the agriculture bonus. Let's see, I would get the Latino bonus. But a lot of those states are filled, and Michelle Obama would then, with the African American bonus, be able to pressure me in New York. Really interesting theory here. I don't feel strongly about this. So one thing I will do next turn, if I can, is clear out Michigan. If Christian Hernandez says, would you go to Texas even if Abram pulls ahead, which she did not? She'll waste all the money she's saved, or maybe New Jersey, so you don't have any surprises. How's the Latino states going? Last checked, I'll look again, but it didn't look like anyone was really in contention to win Latino. With New York and California and Texas and Florida, and they're all, so there's the African American bonus. Yeah, I wish Stacey Abrams had gone all in. It would have helped the group. But it's all good. Okay. So we do have her getting that big African American bonus. And after this bout, I'll show them with all the state bonuses here. So Whitmer drops out. So big shout out to our candidates who have participated in this. And so Dean was Whitmer. Thank you so much for tuning in. He wanted to give a shout out to all the moms out there who made life possible so we could spend Mother's Day playing 270. Okay, so AOC, you're not getting any ideas in Michigan. I did get the Latino bonus just by having Texas and California and another swing state, so the ones I have filled already. Now, Michelle Obama really has to have her eyes set on New York eventually. So, really, we're in a pretty dominant spot as far as electoral votes go. What states is she in? She's not in any other states right now. So the good thing is, let's see. So she doesn't have any bonuses there, and she would have to go the full 10 rungs. So at $45 or 45K times 10, obviously that's 450. She doesn't have that, so I actually could go one less. Just to have some extra cash this turn. Yeah, watch New Jersey. I'm watching it. um, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing if AOC or um, Abrams took New Jersey. I mean, it's 14 negative for me, but it'd be worse if it was Michelle Obama, because I think that she's my main competition. I think I like. Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no! I ran out of time. Oh no! Oh no! Fail and a half. Fail and a half. Shoot. So we would have had Michigan. We would have had. Oh man, I'm sick to my stomach now. Very, very not good for me there. Very, very not good. Ugh, man, that's sickening. Well, on the bright side, we still haven't been attacked in California, and we are pretty much, we're good over here in here's a state where my ag could be very beneficial. Let's make sure I'm in a couple of these states. Oh, that was sickening. You know, I wouldn't mind AOC getting knocked out, so I would have New York. The hero play would be go to Florida. But have to watch out. Is there anything I could lose? Okay, so I'm going silent here, trying to think. Yeah, definitely going to target AOC if I can. And I did this. So earlier, I knew that AOC would be going for high tech with me. So like on Washington, Massachusetts, some states that I already have 3 rungs. Now if I get New York and I have California, I'll already have high tech. Man, export. I should have had export with man. Yeah, I don't really want to target. I'm already in a lot of her states. AOC. Maybe not this one, but okay, I gotta watch that clock. Here we go. She did finish Florida. Ah, Michelle Obama. I should have put 2 in Indiana. That's huge. That's an 11-point swing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I thought for sure they would finish out Michigan. It's going to be close. Yeah, living life on the edge, Christian, with the clock. Is it AOC? Oh, man. Stacey Abrams lives to fight another day. So somehow I picked up the manufacturing bonus. I wasn't really planning on that, but that's with the Michigan. Wow, I got lucky there. I should have had Michigan anyway. The last turn I ran out of time. But in multiplayer, that can be a blessing sometimes if you so I have 231 electoral votes. I have 1.2 million. I really have to I really ought to go into Arizona, even though she's got swing state money. Make her use it there. This is a state that she'll definitely be in. Michelle Obama. Gotta finish off Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, Kentucky, and Texas. Yep. Thank you so much, Jamie. I just didn't, in my mind, I just didn't think that I would get Michigan. I thought that Michelle Obama or somebody else, AOC, would finish it out, and then I would have won. If there was a clash, I would take it, but woo, was not expecting that's for sure. So, not to, let's see. I don't think Michelle Obama's in any kind of trouble whatsoever. But like Stacey could flip Washington from me, and it honestly wouldn't hurt my feelings. It would put her closer to Michelle Obama, but Michelle Obama really is my main threat here. So really, I want to go 2 in a couple of these states where. See, does anyone have the town and gown now? No, no one has town and gown. I'm gonna go 1 ahead of her or 2 ahead of her, just in case I can. If she doesn't leave it unattended, I can finish it out next turn. I'm gonna leave these alone. Got 40 seconds here. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. But I really have to be careful of Michelle Obama with all that money. So instead of trying to take out Stacey Abrams, I'm really just kind of playing defense in Georgia, defense in Michigan, a little bit of mini offense in Indiana, defense in Arizona. And these are some states that Michelle Obama is definitely going to go for. So and if it comes down to me versus Stacey later on, and she's done a heck of a job to stay in the match. But look at that, stealing Indiana. Good move. But she doesn't have any of the big 4 states. So I thought about stealing Minnesota. It crossed my mind, so I'm glad I held off. Okay. So we do have a ballot. It looks like that. You know, it would have been really interesting if Michelle Obama had pressured me in New York. That would have been really interesting. I'm going to leave the door open for Stacey Abrams to pass me in any states that she wants to. I'm going to waste some money here in Iowa, though. Try to take her down. She'll use her swing state money there, so. Or she might use it in Arizona. Jamie would close off the race. Yeah, yeah, probably the smart move, but I just think it'd be fun to play against Supun in the finals. I'm going to save a lot of money. Because one way or another, Clash in Arizona. If I steal Nevada and Arizona, well, I couldn't have stolen Arizona. Abrams had a pathway. Abrams could have stolen Washington from me, which was 12 electoral votes, and she could have taken Georgia from me, which was a lot of electoral votes. And she only needed to go 2 in Georgia and 3 in Washington, and that would have given her quite a big of a flip. She did maybe he didn't know that, but okay. So obviously, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Supun. Yeah, pathway to win. You're right. He didn't really have a pathway to win, which is why I wanted him to make it to the next round. Um, I mean, if you look at Obama, look at the states that she's already like filled off, like not even just in. I'm going to concede Arizona. But that should do it. Yep, JSB says just hold your states and force the ballot, and that's exactly what I plan to do. I did steal Indiana and probably Ohio. So I entered in, I think, all the other empty states. And I'm above 270 now. There's Ohio. So yeah, that's going to be a good game. 365. There's the ballot. Just for good measure, I'll close off that state, and then she's not anywhere else, and I went 2 at everything else, so that's it. Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much to everyone who tuned into this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't my best gameplay, and I let the clock expire, but we had some really good opponents, and it was definitely fun. Make sure you tell your mom or the person who is special in your life, happy Mother's Day. And I will see you on the next 270 stream. Thank you, guys. Tune in on Monday, where myself, Supun, TJ, and Jeff Ray will be hosting the 270 Fantasy Draft. That'll be via Zoom. And teams will be announced later. Happy Mother's Day.